game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Hello and welcome to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Jeff Smith alongside Mikhail Weish coming to you live from Grants Pass High School here in Grants Pass, Oregon. We thank you for joining us tonight. Welcome to the Lithia Superstore pregame show, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Tonight featuring the Roseburg Indians taking on the Grants Pass Cavemen. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net and welcome our home and visiting fans to the broadcast. Joe Brett is our executive producer for tonight's event. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. And if you're already a subscriber, we thank you. So Southwest Conference action wraps up tonight for the Grants Pass Cavemen as they take on the Roseburg Indians. And it's a battle. It's a battle for second. The South Medford Panthers have already clinched the Southwest Conference with a 10-0 record. But you've got South Eugene at 6-4, the Cavemen at 6-5, the Indians at 5-5. They'll have one more game to play. North Medford also will have another game to play after tonight. They are also 5-5. And then Sheldon, just a game behind those teams at 4-6. So a bunch of teams battling for second and third in the conference. But of course, at this point of the year, ranking's more important than anything. The Cavemen with a 12-11 overall record, 6-5 in the conference, are ranked 30th. Roseburg is ranked 22nd. They have a 13-9 overall record, and as we mentioned, 5-5 in the conference. So a lot at stake as the teams go to battle tonight around the area, around the Southwest Conference. As again, the Panthers have clinched the conference, but everybody else is battling for position and battling for ranking in the OSAA, trying to get into the state tournament. 1A, 2A, and 3A brackets have already gone up. Those playoffs will get underway. Their tournaments start a week from Thursday. And they will play Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then the following weekend, it'll be the 4A, 5A, and 6A tournaments taking place. So we're right in the heat of it here with the final week of the season happening and the final game of the season for the Cavemen. With the Indians having one more, they have to take on Sheldon on the 23rd. So an important game for the Cavemen, and we're going to find out if they can even up the season series as they fell to Roseburg 74-64 back on the 23rd of January. But they would like to get some revenge tonight on home floor and on senior night, as the seniors were recognized just a little bit ago. And so that's going to take us to our first break. When we come back, we will come back with the starting lineups, and we'll get this one started here from Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium. We'll be right back.
President's Day sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new 23 Jeep Gladiator and new 24 Grand Cherokee 4x4 models. Grand Cherokee is the most awarded SUV ever. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Hi guys, my name is Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that we are helping save money.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey,
Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
Your daily adventures with Pinnacle 365. Enjoy a little morning motivation, freshly ground coffee brewed from bean to cup in no time at all. Plus, with your Peak Rewards app, you'll save at least 16 cents a gallon at the pumps, so you can travel further for less in your daily adventures. Score even more savings for the road when you purchase your favorites, like Nature Valley bars, soft baked muffins, Red Bull, vitamin water, perfect bars, and watch the savings and your day accelerate. Great adventures start at Pinnacle 365.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School and your Lithia Superstore Game of the Week. And our starting lineups brought to you tonight by Peak Rewards and Pinnacle 365. And we will start with the visiting team, the Roseburg Indians. The head coach of the Indians is Jordan Humphreys. And now we'll get our starting lineups. Number 0 is Micah Mendoza. Number 4, Julian Lopez. Asher Vredenberg, number 5. Owen Bentia is number 12, and number 20 is Andrew McCurdy. And once again, the head coach is Jordan Humphreys. And the Grants Pass Cavemen are coached by Joel Jesse. And our starting lineups. 00, Peyton Bruner. Number 3 is Gavin McLean. Number 23 is James Bushmeyer. Number 24, Luke Morgan. And finally, number 44 is Jaden Jesse. So all the seniors getting the start tonight for the Cavemen, and we are ready to get this one started. And once again, if you weren't here for the pregame, a bunch of teams stacked up with all within striking distance. This is the final game of the season for the Cavemen, trying to eke their way into the state playoffs. And a win over number 22 Roseburg tonight would go a long way to help them keep a ranking that would get them in. And, of course, the Indians also right there battling for second or third in the conference with a bunch of teams all stacked up. So this one about ready to get underway. Bruner going to tip against Vredenburg. And the Cavers win the toss. We're underway here from Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium. It's the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And that was stripped away. It'll remain Grants Pass basketball as McLean tried to draw the foul as he was stripped going to the hoop. Bushmeyer in the corner. He'll take the baseline. Good attempt shoveling it up with the right hand. And then a foul on Morgan as Vredenburg got dumped, and I don't think Morgan ever saw him, to be honest. He may have took a swipe at him at some point, but I think he was more surprised that he was there than anything else. So that'll be the first team foul and the first personal on Morgan. Into the corner, the three on the way. That's off the mark. Long rebound back into the hands of Mendoza. Another three. That's a little too strong from Vredenburg. And the Cavers bring it to the other end. Down low to Morgan. Spins into the paint. And it'll be last touch by the Indians as it was stripped. I believe Lopez getting a piece of that. And it's turned over right into the hands of Mendoza. But his pass is off the mark. Lopez couldn't collect. And it goes back to the Cavers. Bruner across the timeline. Jesse took it all the way to the hole. Hard drive, Jesse defending. Jesse will pick up the foul, and Vredenburg will go to the free throw line to shoot two. Second team foul for the Cavers. And the Indians get on the board. And Vredenburg gets them both, ties the game at 2. McLean across the timeline. He'll pull up from 3, off the iron. Offensive rebound, and the putback was too strong from Morgan. He'll get another try at it. This time he gets it to go down. So not great for the shooting percentage, but good for the scoreboard. Oh, and getting it right back. Vredenburg with a nice move. Jesse spins into the paint. Can't get the roll. And then it's knocked away from Vredenburg. Jesse with the steal. Bushmeyer got a screen and lays it up and in. Vredenburg's pass tipped by Bushmeyer onto the Caver bench. And we'll get a couple of subs as Zach Duchesne and Jordan Rosetta check into the game for Grants Pass. Morgan and Bushmeyer sits down. Bushmeyer getting some high fives on the bench as he got the bucket and almost got a turnover there as he knocked the pass away. On the baseline, good drive, laying it up and in. Bentia. Rosetta comes to help. Now Deshane gets it to Jesse. Rosetta using his size, a little too strong, rolls off the iron. Vredenberg coming the other way. Little hesitation move, tried to go reverse. Instead, he goes into the corner with it. Straight on three. Too strong for Mendoza. Jesse will pull up from three. That's off the mark. Rosetta gets the rebound. Dumps inside, knocked away. He tried to get it in again. It's loose. Bruner collects. His pass deflected. And the Cavers will reset with 12 on the shot clock. Oh, and Rosetta was going to the baseline when McLean tried to throw it to him on the sideline, and that will be Indian basketball. And Jesse will get a rest as Grady McKittrick comes into the game. Lob inside, Vredenberg collects, had it blocked by Bruner. Second attempt, no good. And now Deschen will call out the play. Looks to the bench. Now McKittrick with it. Bruner at the charity stripe. He'll drive the left side. No place to go. Deschen with a head fake. Ran out of room. Oh, he had McLean, but the shovel pass was too hard. And the Cavers turn it over. Pretty good interior defense so far from the Indians. Challenging most of those passes so far. Mendoza with the left hand. Gives the Indians their first lead. Bruner for three. Off back iron. Bentia drives and scores. PA had Vredenberg. If I got that wrong, I apologize. And a foul from behind as the pass came in to Rosetta. This will be the first team foul on the Indians. And it's going to be charged to Bentia. His first personal. Now Morgan back in the game, catches. Now Bruner gives it to McLean. Good shovel pass. Morgan's turnaround. Knocks it down. Little shovel shot missed by Vredenberg. Maybe trying to do a little too much on that one as he kind of ran out of room, gave up the dribble. Maybe a step too early or earlier than he wanted to. Deschen around the screen, into the corner. Three, just off the mark for McKittrick. And I believe this is going to go against the Indians. It'll be their second team foul. And that'll be the first on Caden Luther, wearing number 33. And Deschen again calling out the play. He wanted Morgan in that corner, but didn't have the pass. McLean's turnaround, no good. Bruner right there with a left hand. Put back, ties the game at 10. Mendoza spins, runs into Morgan, who had come over to help on the play. Now Bruner going coast to coast, lays it up and in. That one off the mark. Long rebound to Deschen. Got Bruner trailing. Deschen with a little hesitation. Ran out of room. Wisely gave it up. Trying to get it to Bruner. Bruner on the back door. Puts it up and in. Bruner with 3 straight buckets, has 6 in the quarter. Shot clock off. Pull-up jumper on the way. Got it. Vincent Ash knocks it down. That heave off the mark. And after one, on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's Roseburg 12, Grants Pass 14. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School and your Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And on our John L. Scott scoreboard, the Cavers with the 2-point lead after one. It's Indian basketball as we start the second quarter. Stolen by Bruner. Bruner will go all the way in. No good. And the rebound was ripped away from Rosetta. He draws the foul. I believe this is going to be Luther. No, they're going to give that to Andrew McCurdy. That'll be his first. McLean deep three, a little short. Mendoza stripped and then off of his leg out of bounds. So it'll be Grants Pass basketball. Rosetta tried to get it to Bruner, broken up by Lopez. It'll remain Caver basketball. Rosetta gets inside, off the mark, but he tips it out to McLean. McLean looking for some contact in the paint there. Got some contact, didn't get a foul call. Jesse for three. So the Cavers struggling a little from the outside, but still getting their buckets as they lead by 2 here in the second. Good bounce pass, but the layup was missed by Ash as McCurdy got inside, made a nifty little bounce pass, but Indians couldn't convert. Vredenberg back in for the Indians. Morgan in. Morgan and I believe Jesse both checking in. That's a 3. Count it. Lopez. And the Indians take a 1-point lead. McLean leans into a 3 and knocks it down. Here's a 3 off the mark from Lopez. Now Morgan will dump it in. Bruner backing in. Spins, touches everything but the net. Pretty good defense there from McCurdy. Deschênes pressuring Vredenberg. Now McCurdy will give it back to Vredenberg, goes around his screen. And Deschênes not falling for the spin move. And Roseburg will take a timeout on our John L. Scott scoreboard with 5:17 remaining in the second. 17-15 your score. We'll step aside and be back with more right after this.
Adventures start at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. Freshly ground, swiftly brewed from fresh bean to cup in no time at all. And now, we're here for your daily dinner adventures. Introducing Crispy Crunchy Chicken online ordering. Mouth-watering Crispy Crunchy Chicken for dinner. Made deliciously easy. Just open the app or visit the website. Select a pickup time. Choose from your favorites. And your Crispy Crunchy Chicken will be prepared hot and fresh. Make dinner a breeze at Pinnacle 365.
Fans, it's time to tune in to the new sports voice in Southern Oregon, the Ace Sports Radio, AM 1300, FM 107.9, featuring the VSIN Network, The Rich Eisen Show, and local and regional programming all ahead on the Ace Sports Radio. Also, Solar Pros and owner Mason Mahaffey invite you to learn how you can save thousands on solar panel installations for your home. Visit Solar Pros Facebook page to learn more. Go to Facebook and search Solar Pros PNW. Looked like Roseburg arguing where the inbound was there, but the 3 officials all agreeing that it was coming in on that sideline. Knocked away by Jesse. He leaks out, but the pass is stolen by Lopez. And then it knocked away by Jesse again. And here come the Cavers. Browerman in the game and with wearing 14 and hitting the 3 is McKittrick. So Browerman gets the assist. McKittrick buries the 3. And the Caver lead now 5. Into the corner. That'll be a 3, but it's off the mark from McCurdy. Jesse will dump it in. Morgan was double teamed. Jesse falling down, tried to get it to Morgan. He slipped in the lane. Nice pass. Vredenberg finishes with the right hand on a good dish from Bentia. Three subs sitting at the table for Grants Pass, one for the Indians waiting for the next whistle. Oh, and that'll be a travel as they say Browerman as he rose up, but I think he was trying to keep the pivot foot down, kind of fake the pass, but the referee said he picked that pivot foot up off the hardwood. So Bruner and Rosetta. And there's a three. Count it for Bentia. Ties it at 20. And Bentia had something to say to the Caver bench as there's been a little back and forth with him and the Cavers in this first half. And that's a three for Deschênes, who answers right back for the Cavemen. This is the kind of game we thought we would get, and they are not disappointing as Bruner will pick up the foul, and Mendoza will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. First team foul of the quarter for the Cavers, and the first personal on Peyton Bruner. And he gets them both. Rosetta gets it ahead. Left hand off the glass for McKittrick. McKittrick has 5, and the Caver lead is 3. Mendoza got it blocked by Bruner, then had to go over the top of Rosetta. I don't know if Jordan got a piece of that, but he definitely changed that shot. And Bruner was open, had to wait for the pass to come down, but he still finishes at the bucket. Bruner's got 8. McLean. And a whistle and a foul on the floor going to be against McLean. And Bentia, the talking continues. You got the whistle. That's not a good time to be chirping there. When you don't get the call, and they're gonna cool him down and let him sit down, and that's the smart move. Luther back in. And that's a 3. There's a foul underneath. See if they're going to count this bucket. I don't know if the foul was with the ball in the air. And they're going to talk about it first. So I believe it'll be a 3 if they count this. It was Mendoza, I believe, who took that. And I believe I saw the second referee walk over and say count the bucket. It's a 3. He did. So a 3 for Mendoza. The foul is going to be the second team foul on the Indians and the first on Vredenberg. Rosetta powers into the lane, and this will stay with the Cavers. Rosetta doing a nice job using his size, and he's usually got a pretty nice touch. The freshman going to be a force to be reckoned with for this Caver squad in the future, but just couldn't quite get the roll on that one. Now Bruner catches, drives on Vredenberg. Rosetta couldn't handle. He'll shovel it into the corner. Bruner tips it, but it goes to the Indian bench. This should be Indian basketball in my estimation, but they're giving it to the Cavers. Jesse and Morgan check back in for Grants Pass. Now Bruner takes the inbound, gives to McLean. Goes opposite the screen, got to the baseline. Couldn't get the roll, but Rosetta will chase it down. But his pass stolen by Vredenberg over to Lopez. Oh, wide open. Streaking to the lane was McCurdy. That's his first field goal, and we're tied at 27. And stolen. Mendoza going the other way. Mendoza throws it down for the Indians. And Grants Pass will take a timeout with 55 seconds remaining in the half. On the John L. Scott scoreboard, we are tied at 27. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Your game day adventures start at Pinnacle 365. Kick off your day with some morning motivation. Then add some crunch to your game day with mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken featuring the Chicken Crunch Box, Tender's Crunch Box, and introducing a contender for best chicken sandwich in the West, the Big Cluck. But wait, here's the real MVP move. Download and use the Peak Rewards app and save big on fuel every day with in-store purchases. Fuel your day, fuel your fun. Pinnacle 365.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount.
Well, welcome back. One correction as we come back. I had not put up the last score for Mendoza, so it is Roseburg 29, Grants Pass 27. My apologies. Grants Pass doing an okay job getting across the timeline with this pressure, this kind of phantom pressure that they're putting on, but the passes got lazy those last couple of possessions. And, lob inside to Morgan. Morgan ties it up. Shot clock should be off. Now it's turned off. There was just about a half-second difference. And so it looks like the Indians will hold for the last shot. And that'll be a three off the mark. Baseline jumper knocked down. Mendoza, have yourself a second quarter, young man. You've given your Indians the lead at the half on our John L. Scott scoreboard. It's 31-29. Roseburg with the lead at the half. Coming up next, it'll be the Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill halftime report. We'll look at the totals from that first half, and we'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard when we come back to your Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill halftime report right after this.
I ride the bus a lot. RVTD's UMO app with fare capping means I will never pay more than the daily or monthly cap. RVTD gets me to school, work, volunteering, shopping, and even coffee for a fixed amount each month. UMO gives me one less thing to worry about. Thanks, RVTD.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
All right, let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff.
Bye, Mom.
Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there. So consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Ref, come on! No, ref! There's no contact! I'm straight up! That is a terrible
So
goal.
keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School and your Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And you're watching the Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill halftime report. And on our John L. Scott scoreboard, it's Roseburg 31, Grants Pass 29. And let's take a look at the totals from that first half. Micah Mendoza had 9 points in the second quarter. He finishes the half with 11. Lopez with 3. Vredenberg with 6. Ash has 2. Bentia with 7. And McCurdy with 2. And for the Cavemen, Bruner with 8, Deschen with 3, McLean with 3, McKittrick with 5, Bushmeyer has 2, Luke Morgan with 6, and Jaden Jesse has 2. And so as things got a little heated there in that second quarter, a very smart move from Coach Humphreys for the Indians, getting Bentia out to get him calmed down because he's having a good game. They don't want him picking up any technicals or getting ejected. And it was on a play where he got the call, and those are the ones where you got to just take that. You got that call, and when you don't get the call, you can get a little more upset. But a smart move there to get him calmed down because they need him the rest of the way. He's playing very well. And Mendoza got hot at the end of that half and really he almost single-handedly giving the Indians the lead as they head to the locker rooms. For the Cavemen, it's been pretty balanced scoring. Bruner with 8, having to work pretty hard for those. Morgan got his 6th point late in that quarter, and they could use a little more scoring from Jaden Jesse. However, he does so much more. He's already got a few steals and, a handful of rebounds. So that's not the only part of his game, but they definitely would like to see him start to heat up. And the three-point shooting got a little better in the second quarter, and the Cavemen at times can rely on that just a bit. So it's good for them that they've heated up a little, as they were a little cold from 3 to start the game, but got it going in that second quarter. Of course, Grants Pass boys, similar to their girls team, where they rely a lot on their defense. I think the boys team maybe with a little more offensive firepower than the girls, but the girls probably a little better defensively. So similar but not the same, and whatever it is, it's making for a really good game here from Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium. We're going to step aside, take another break. We'll come back with the out-of-town scoreboard right after this.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Game day adventure starts at Pinnacle 365. Kick off your day with some morning motivation. Then add some crunch to your game day with mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken party meals featuring bone-in, tenders, and wings. Make sure you remember the biscuits. You're sure to be the hit of the party when you show up with the crispy crunchy chicken party meal. Plus, with our Peak Rewards app, you can be earning savings on fuel for your next fill-up. Enjoy your game day adventures more at Pinnacle 365.
The President's Day sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new 23 Jeep Gladiator and new 24 Grand Cherokee 4x4 models. Grand Cherokee is the most awarded SUV ever. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Welcome back to Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium here at Grants Pass High School and your Lithia Superstore Game of the Night. We thank you for watching our Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill halftime report. We'll take a quick look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Having trouble getting some of the scores. South Medford at North Medford boys action just about to get underway. And then the North Medford girls at South Medford. That game 40-11 in favor of the Panthers. And other boys action, Crater Comets are on top of Eagle Point at the half, 24-17. So no update from South at North as that game is just getting ready to start. And so we're going to step aside one more time. We'll come back with the second half. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And we thank you for watching the Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill halftime report.
Cellular, new and current customers can get any phone free. So give yourself one. Then, give yourself the gift of not checking it. Get any phone free at U.S. Cellular.
Visit U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for U.S. Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
Don't stop! Get it! Tacos with that greatness in it!
Get a little Dutch Bros in here. Another day, another Dutch Bros. Oh my god, that's so good. So worth it. Oh my god.
It's pretty freaking dope, dude. I love every single day of it.
Before or after the game, it's a great time to visit Dutch Bros and enjoy your favorite beverage. Dutch Bros has Dutch Love Days this month where $1 from every drink was donated back to local organizations. And we are ready for the second half to get underway. It's going to be Grants Pass basketball to start this second half. And on the floor for the Cavers, Bruner, Jesse, McLean, Morgan, and Rosetta. And we'll get you the Indians here in just a second. Try to get that into Rosetta, knocked away. So it's Mendoza, McCurdy, Vredenberg, Lopez, and who am I missing? One more out there. We'll get it here for you. Oh, good pass to Morgan. Morgan scores, and it's also Bentia out there for the Indians. Off back iron from Mendoza. Cavers get the rebound. McLean stripped by Bentia. Got it ahead to Lopez, but too strong off the glass. Jesse spins. Doesn't get the roll, but Rosetta cleans it up for the Cavers. His first bucket of the night. That's a three. Rattles out. Good look there for Bentia. Bruner into the lane. Reverse is up and in. Bruner's got 10. And a foul on the drive. And Vredenberg going to go back to the free throw line. Going to be the second on McLean. It's like Deshane going to check in for the Cavers after this first free throw from Vredenberg. And he misses the first. So Morgan will get a rest as Deshane checks in. And Vredenberg missing them both. So he's now 2 for 4. Hit the first two, missing those two. Inside, Rosetta shovels to Jesse. Jesse got loose. The defense had moved over toward the post side, leaving the lane open for Jesse, and then Deshane strips Vredenberg. Pass to the corner, the three missed by Mendoza. Offensive rebound was cleared, and they keep it alive here. Shovel pass was off the leg of, it was off of Bruner, and then a foul going to be called on the Indians. Some good sportsmanship down there as McCurdy and McLean have a friendly word there. McCurdy picks up his second personal, team's first foul of the third quarter. Now Jesse on the wing. Skip pass to the corner to McLean. Jesse gets it back. Thought about a three. Now he'll look to drive. Gets inside with the Euro step. Draws the foul. And Jaden Jesse will shoot 2 for the Cavers. Second team foul on Roseburg, and the first on Mendoza. And Jesse too strong on the first, as Morgan will check in and replace Rosetta. And Jesse splits the free throws. Makes it a 7-point Caver lead. Mendoza spins, got around Bruner, but missed the left-hand layup. Now Bruner sees a lane, shovels to Morgan. Oh, Morgan lost the handle on the way up. Went wildly off the bottom of the rim. And then Bentia was fouled by McLean, and Bentia will shoot 2. And the team fouls will leave it up at 2 apiece. And picking up his third personal will be McLean. So it looks like jumping off the bench, I believe that's McKittrick down there, as Bentia hits the first. And it is McKittrick replacing McLean. McLean sits down with 3 fouls. And Bentia gets them both. Oh, and that pass rifled onto the Caver bench. McKittrick, I don't think he was sure that pass was to him, but I don't think he could have caught it either way. Now Mendoza gets rid of it. Bentia shuffles the feet for a 3, but it's off the mark. I think he thought he was closer to the arc than he was. He didn't really need to try and step back on that. It was close to a travel, but he missed the shot either way. Into the corner, McKittrick, got it! McKittrick has 8. Bentia again, that time he finds the range. His second triple of the night. Stolen by Vredenberg. He's all alone. He'll lay it up and in. And another lazy pass costs the Cavemen another bucket. Vredenberg's got 8. And the lead down to 3. Oh, dangerous pass. Oh, Bruner with a nice pass. Morgan will be fouled by McCurdy. That'll be the third on McCurdy, and the third team foul for Roseburg. And so Luke Morgan will shoot 2 for the Cavers. And he left that light. Vincent Ash checks back in, replaces McCurdy, who sits down with his 3 fouls. And looks like Rosetta, I believe, is at the table to come in for Morgan. That Morgan misses the free throw, so he'll have to sit there a little longer. And that ball is off of Grant's pass. It'll remain Indian basketball. And now Rosetta checking in for Morgan. Deshane hassling Vredenberg. Vredenberg got into the paint, but had to kick it back out. Mendoza with the miss. Lob it into Bruner. Oh, and Rosetta got bumped on his way in, but he finishes with the right hand. And Mendoza dribbled it off the, I don't know if it was his foot or the Caver foot, but there was no kick action, so the ball stayed alive and the Cavers get it. Oh, and Rosetta's pass stolen. Mendoza throws it down. Bruner draws the foul. This should be on Lopez. If it is, it'll be his first. And the fourth team foul on Roseburg here in the third. And Bruner will shoot two. And Bruner hits the first. Caden Luther checks in for the Indians, replacing Lopez. Vredenberg gets rid of it. Into the corner. Bentia just rattles out. Under a minute to go here in the third. Oh, Deshane almost with a travel as he didn't want to turn it over again. The pass wasn't quite there, but they do turn it over. Then Vredenberg was grabbed by Jesse. They're going to say Indian basketball, but I think there should have been a foul call there. Looked like Jesse got a handful of Vredenberg as they chased that loose ball, but Roseburg does get the possession. They don't get the foul call. About a 2-second difference, game clock to shot clock. Bentia around the defender, too strong, and oh, Jesse got hooked in the air by Ash. He wanted a foul, but another no call, so I guess we're even after two no calls, one against each team. Inbound stolen by Rosetta. Rosetta behind the back. Oh, he lost the handle. Oh. The highlight reel ran out of tape just at the iron. Good play by the young man, though. And John Browerman will check in and replace McKittrick. Shot clock turned off. 15 seconds left in the quarter. Mendoza watched by Bruner. Now it's Bentia. He'll take a three, step back off the mark, and that won't count, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. After 3 quarters of play on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Grants Pass 45, Roseburg 40. We'll take a break, come back with the fourth right after this.
President's Day sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new 23 Jeep Gladiator and new 24 Grand Cherokee 4x4 models. Grand Cherokee is the most awarded SUV ever. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Hi guys, my name is Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that we are helping save money.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School.
President's Day sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked.
We got another ad running there. Apologize for that. It's your Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. 1 quarter to decide this one. Indians with the ball to start the fourth. Ash in the corner, gave up the dribble, lobs one out, stolen by Jaden Jesse. He'll go down and throw it down for the Cavers. So this time a bad pass by the Indians results in points. Cavers have got a few of those tonight. They finally get one going their direction this time. That pass tipped by McLean, and then a collision. Cavers end up with it. Bruner has to save it. Deshane for 3 off the iron. Tip to Jesse. Deshane thought about a reload, but gives it up to Bruner. Bruner gets to the baseline, powers it up. He's fouled by McCurdy. That'll be number 4 on Andrew McCurdy. We'll get our fouls cleaned up there. And Bruner will shoot 2. Vredenberg and Bentia back in for Roseburg. And Bruner missed the first. He'll try it again, and he gets the second to fall. Corner 3, no good from Lopez. Deschen finds Bruner. Bruner had tons of room, tried to dunk it, and then he gets the tee because he tried to scoop it back up while he was still hanging on the rim. You can't do that. And that'll be a foul on Bruner, his second. And it will be a free throw, a try at the other end. So you like the look of it, but unfortunately, you don't want to give up free throws at the other end. As Mendoza gets them both. And Roseburg going to take a timeout. And we will take a 30-second break, be back with more right after this.
Adventures start at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. Freshly ground, swiftly brewed from fresh bean to cup in no time at all. And now, we're here for your daily dinner adventures. Introducing Crispy Crunchy Chicken online ordering. Mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken for dinner, made deliciously easy. Just open the app or visit the website. Select a pickup time. Choose from your favorites. And your crispy crunchy chicken will be prepared hot and fresh. Make dinner a breeze at Pinnacle 365.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School and your Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. 48-42 is our score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Today's game is brought to you by Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill in Grants Pass, Elmer's Restaurant of Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. Winter sports action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler, where it's wrap up the year time for deals, and our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, now with 9 locations in Southern Oregon to serve you. Indian basketball, Lopez will take a 3, and he got it! And Lopez with his second 3 of the night, and it cuts the lead to 3. Deschen thought about the 3. Bounce pass stolen right into the hands of Vredenberg. Corner 3, Mendoza got it. And we are tied. And Mendoza got to be careful. A little taunting at the end of that. Grants Pass going to take a timeout as they started the quarter with a 3-0 quick start. But now they've gone a little cold here, need to regroup. And we'll take another 30-second break, come back with more right after this.
Daily adventures with Pinnacle 365. Enjoy a little morning motivation. Freshly ground coffee brewed from bean to cup in no time at all. Plus, with your Peak Rewards app, you'll save at least 16 cents a gallon at the pumps, so you can travel further for less in your daily adventures. Score even more savings for the road when you purchase your favorites, like Nature Valley bars, soft baked muffins, Red Bull, vitamin water, perfect bars, and watch the savings and your day accelerate. Great adventures start at Pinnacle 365.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School, Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium, and your Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. And not only is the high school season getting close to playoff time, so is the NCAA and March Madness, and a big upset. And you get close to tournament time, the Creighton Blue Jays always start heating up, and they knocked off number 1 UConn tonight. So all kinds of exciting basketball action all around the country. Now McLean in the corner. Deschen almost made a pass he wanted back. Rosetta powers one up, gives the Cavers back the lead. Now Mendoza at the top, watched by McLean. He'll take a 3. Off the mark, Rosetta with the rebound. Vredenberg comes out to pressure Deschen. Now Rosetta looking for the pass, finds Bruner. Bruner over Bentia, no good. McLean is fouled, That'll be on Mendoza. It'll be his second and also the team's second as Gavin McLean will head to the free throw line. And McLean missing the first. Morgan going to check in. Rosetta will get a rest. And McLean misses him, but Morgan puts it back up and in. And it's a 4-point Caver lead. Mendoza with the spin finishes off the glass. Now Duchenne, 15 on the shot clock. Jesse thought about a three, wants to dump it in. He finds Morgan. Oh, McLean. He'll drive high off the window. And a foul on the Cavers, although the ref's going to talk about it here. Travel, so no foul. So referee underneath blew the whistle, put the hand up, and then he realized, I don't know if I saw what I thought I saw. He checked with the other referee, and I think they made the right call. Timeout taken by Grant's pass. Be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here on the John L. Scott scoreboard. 54-50, Cavemen lead with 3:14 remaining. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from Pinnacle 365. Use your Peak Rewards to save on gas and use the app to order crispy, crunchy chicken and sides on the way home and have them ready to pick up and go. Pinnacle 365. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned and family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. It's been a back and forth game all the way. The Cavers clinging to a 4-point lead. They've got the ball here with 3:14 remaining. Now Vredenberg watching Duchesne. And Jesse gets into the paint. Can't get it. Morgan. Oh, looks like Morgan got fouled. No call, but it will be Caver basketball. It's the second time somebody's got the arms, got an arm across their two arms without a call, so. Now Duchesne trying to find a pass, finally gets it and gets it back. Dumps it into Morgan. Morgan spins. Had it blocked, got it back. Now it's Jesse at the top. Bruner, oh, his pass a little hard for Morgan. Jesse will track it down. Jesse gets inside too hard off the window. Morgan's shot was blocked, but a foul. And Morgan will shoot 2 for the Cavers. Third team foul on the Indians, and that is it for Andrew McCurdy. He will foul out with 2 points and 5 fouls. And Morgan left it light. So Luke struggling a little here from the charity stripe. And he left it light again, but the Cavers get the offensive rebound, and they'll reset. Fresh 35. Lopez coming out to challenge Deshane. Now Bruner at the elbow. Fredenberg tried to take it away. Now Jesse with it. Jesse into the corner. McLean rattles out. Fredenberg tracks down the long rebound. Fredenberg was challenged by Deshane. Good defensive play to give ground and not pick up the foul, and the lob is missed, and oh, Bruner goes down hard. And a foul was called on Grant's pass that had nothing to do with Bruner going down hard on that lob. It's going to be the second team foul, and it'll be the 4th foul on McLean. And they're going to get the floor dried up here. Now, and right there you see the problem with a lob at a high school level game, except for a select few that are, close to 7 foot or that can, 4 foot vertical, is the lob's got to be pretty close to perfect, or you get situations like that. Fortunately, Bruner appears to be okay, and a foul at the other end. Vredenberg's going to go. Is he going to shoot, or are they going to say this is baseline inbound? And they will say baseline inbound. Team fouls even up at 3 apiece, and Jordan Rosetta picks up his first personal of the night. Lopez catches. Now Bentia. Mendoza watched by Bruner. Vredenberg over Rosetta, tipped out to McLean. McLean with Bentia trailing. McLean lays it up and in. And Roseburg will take a timeout. 1:10 remaining, 6-point lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard. And we're going to keep it right here once again, a 30-second timeout by the Indians. Medford is your sport ground where the West Coast comes to play. Visit travelmedford.org/sports to learn more about the many tournament venues, outdoor opportunities, and the event calendar to find out what's going on. Table Rock Sports would also like to thank our great sponsors, including the John L. Scott Real Estate Scoreboard and our longtime friends from Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less in Southern Oregon. Grant's pass with the break. Oh, good defense by Vredenberg. Grant's pass tried to throw another lob there, and Vredenberg got a piece of it. It will be Grant's pass basketball. Just over a minute to go. 30 on the shot clock. So Grant's pass will likely be using most of the shot clock here as we're winding down toward the end of this one. But no, Bruner says, I'll take 2 instead. And it's an 8-point lead. Mendoza cut off by Rosetta, but Mendoza still gets it to fall. Micah Mendoza having himself a really nice game for the Indians. About a 2-second difference, game to shot clock, and a foul, and that'll shut the shot clock off. Lopez picks up his second, 4th on the Indians. That puts the Cavers into the bonus on the next foul. And McLean, Bentia went after him, couldn't get it. Now McLean wide open in the corner. And Deschênes. Bentia came over to foul him, but got him across the face, and that will put Deschênes at the free throw line. Bentia only his second personal. And so the Cavers' struggles from the free throw line continue. They really needed one of these. Make it a 3-possession game. And Deschênes gets it done, getting the second. And Roseburg will take another timeout. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
17.6 seconds remain. It's a 3-possession game. It will be Roseburg basketball. Mendoza with some pressure from Jesse in the backcourt. He'll get it across the timeline, and a foul on Jaden Jesse. Only his second and the team's 4th. So Roseburg into the bonus on the next one. But not a bad foul there. Having a foul to give, that's not a bad situation to take a foul. Bentia for 3 off the mark. Battle for the rebound. Bruner comes up with it, and the Cavemen will dribble it out, and they will get the season split with the Roseburg Indians. Our final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard is going to be Grants Pass 59, Roseburg 52. Coming up next, it'll be the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role postgame show. Visit travelmedford.org and search Know Your Role to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. We'll recap the scoring. We'll look at the standings when we come back with the Know Your Role post-game report.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey, Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago. and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School and your Know Your Role post-game report. And let's take a look at the final totals from tonight's game as the Cavemen get the victory on the John L. Scott scoreboard, 59-52. And our final totals, first for the Roseburg Indians. Mendoza led the way for the Indians. He had 22, 11 in the first half, 11 more in the second half. Lopez with 6, Vredenberg with 8, Ash with 2, Bentia finished with 12, and McCurdy had 2. And for the Cavemen, Bruner with 15 led the way for the Cavers, but a bunch of Cavemen on the score sheet. Duchesne finished with 4, McLean with 7, McKittrick with 8, Bushmeyer had 2, Morgan with 10, Rosetta with 6, and Jesse with 7. And the Cavers get the 7-point lead. And they improved to 13-11 on the season, 7-5 in conference play. Roseburg drops to 5-6. They've got one more game to play as they will take on Sheldon on Friday. Of course, the Cavers are finished, and they will finish ahead of Roseburg. But more importantly, Cavers came into this game being ranked 30th, so they needed a win. They want to hold on to at least that 30. They'd like to move up a little bit if they can. If the rankings stayed the way they are tonight, they would squeak into the playoffs and likely place Southridge, the #2 team in the state, but they're hoping maybe they can move up a spot or two in the rankings. And the Indians probably will get in either way, but they would really like to bounce back with a win at home against Sheldon on Friday and keep their ranking. They're currently at 22. They may lose a spot or two after tonight, but they won't drop out of the playoffs unless they lose back-to-back games, and hopefully they can bounce back against the Irish on Friday. So it's been a great game, great night. These two teams split the season series, both teams winning at home. So that's going to do it for us here from Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium. We'd like to thank you for watching tonight's broadcast. We'd like to thank the Grants Pass High School Athletic Director, Clay Ronceville, for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Special thanks to head coaches Jordan Humphreys for Roseburg and Joel Jesse for Grants Pass. Our next Table Rock Sports production, well, we're going to just send you to the TableRockSports.net website, where we have our game center. You can see all of the upcoming games. We are done here at Grants Pass for this regular season, for the winter season, other than whatever playoff action that we'll be bringing to you. And, of course, we will have a lot of the coverage of the state championships. I will be, in a little over a week, I will be, along with my partner, Mikhail Weiss, we will be headed to Pendleton for the 2A tournament, but Table Rock Sports bringing you a lot of the action on the NFHS network as we go through the winter playoff season. We're just back from the swimming championships over the weekend, and that was a lot of fun. A few local athletes doing really well, including some athletes from Grants Pass that were up at those swimming state championships. So lots of fun coming up here on TableRockSports.net and on the NFHS network as we head toward the playoffs. But still some games coming up on Friday right here on TableRockSports.net. Once again, our final score, Roseburg 52, Grants Pass 59. This has been a presentation of TableRockSports.net. Joe Brett is our executive producer. With Mikhail Weiss behind the lens, I am Jeff Smith saying thanks again for watching and have a great night from Grants Pass High School here in Grants Pass, Oregon.